Hello everyone, this is Steven Colosseum Cookie, and welcome back to the NRLA Chips Ahoy Cup Series. Alright, race number 9 of the Iron Tools 500 race. Here, located at Bristol Motor Speedway. Showing was actually a pretty good race. Nothing very bad in there. We saw some good wrecks. But we didn't see some few battles and few changes from the lead. Except for Oskin, who literally just led all laps, same thing from going. And in fact, he is our pole sitter here at Bristol. So, and he's also still currently our point standings leader. Barely just beat Troy Davenport. And now Troy Davenport is back down to third as he got passed by Logan Williams, who was actually placed from second within 600 points, which is pretty decent from Logan Williams. But we're gonna move on from that race, and we'll just get to the Bristol race tonight. So here's your starting grid for tonight's race. Oh my god, I can't speak English. So road 1, we got Oskin and Troy Davenport. Road 2, we got Mitchell Collins and Lance Smith Jr. With 3, Zachary Davis and Roy Rippleton. With 4, Luke Rennie and Jack Joes. With 5, John Arnsworth and Denny Sillip. With 6, Don Faulkner and Marco Davidson. With 7, Colby Harris and Logan Williams. With 8, Val Moscow and Brayden Perez. With 10, Owen Miles and Noah Holiday. With 11, Dustin Davis and David Paschal. 12, Trey Smith and Brandon Yolo. 13, Kip Summerpoint and Zachary Fitzwater. With 14, Soa Sorna and Chase Harris. With 15, Jesse James and John Tyrant. With 16, Brennan Isip and Scott Upton. With 17, Louis Sakala and John Davis. With 18, Chase Johnston and Brady Ugist. With 18, Carabelle and Sophia Fraganito. With 19, Trevor Collins and Joshua Johnson. And Friday World 20 is Stephen Cologne and Nick Wall. So that'll be it for your starting grid for tonight's Iron Tools 500 race, as we're ready to get things started. But we gotta get through Command 2 fire the engines first to start this Iron Tools 500 race. The engines have been fired as the pace car is worn off, as we're ready to get this another short track racing started. We got Bristol Motor Speedway of the Iron Tools 500 race. It's going down back to the pit lane as we're green for the 9th race here for the Chips Ahoy Cup Series. And we're starting off with Oskin as our leader for this race. Might be able to let all these laps again. And we got Mitchell Collins from second, which I've moved pretty better. And he still wants some more points for to 100, so we'll be able to try to keep his position to second and see if 100 can help him get back to the top 5 position from the point standings. Unless if a win would have helped him much better. Roy Wimbledon's for third. I think he mostly finished from the top 10 finishes during the races. What about a top 5 or a top 3 finish? That could give him a bunch of points. So Zachary Davis in the 15. Even Luke Rennie back to 5th again, since he has been to 5th place a couple times. And there's already a wreck. Is Zachary Fitzwater going to involve? Oh, whoops. Hold on. I think Zachary Davis is involved. Wait a minute, is the caution out? Is the caution out? No! The caution isn't out yet. Okay, well, we ended up sawing a wreck from Zachary Fitzwater, but we're still able to keep it going. Since Zachary Davis is still doing fine. But it's still going to be a tough day to finish. Last more than top 15 or 20 position, so yikes. I don't know if you'll be angry about it, but who knows? He's not going to pay attention to my series, so yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that just happened. And okay, oh jeez. Sam Oskin is just behind of Zachary Fitzwater. I hope he really doesn't try to spawn him out again. Oh, okay, he managed to save himself. I know it seems like he tried to do it twice, but trust me, he literally was not trying to take him out. And he's just trying to pass Zachary Fitzwater to get his lead. And put everyone from one lap down. From 15 laps. There goes the 16th lap. But yeah. Oh boy! Oh, Brady, you just end up hitting the wall. Okay, well, I almost just missed that. I think Mitchell Collins just got a hit from that too. But I think we'll be able to keep this going. Yep. We're still green. We had a few wrecks. But it isn't as big as you think. Or saw. A couple of drivers have been struggling lately here at Bristol. But we're still gonna be able to get through this whole race and see, okay, Chaser has almost got taken out by Sim Oskin. I don't know. Looked like he trying to do it on purpose, but still, he's not trying to take out all the drivers that are pretty much last. Oh my jeez! Oh boy. I think Mitchell Collins might have the chance. I don't know if he does though. Well, we just saw that Sim Oskin just collide a little bit with Lewis Sakawa. But he was able to keep his lead though. He tried to get away with Mitchell Collins. He was trying to pass him. But Mitchell Collins is still holding on strongly to second. And try to get closer to Sam Oskin since he still wants to pass him for second. To see if he could try to win one of the first short racetracks. Irwin Speedways. Excuse me. But for now, Mitchell Collins is just going to be behind Sam Oskin's car from the back. Let's see if you're able to... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, I guess you wouldn't be behind him anymore. Alright, with Trevor Collins already pitting in a 9-5 car. But yeah, Sam Oskin will keep it going, and I don't know if Mitchell Collins will catch up again, but again, he's still gonna try to do it, and I hope he does. Because it would have been great before I try to fall. Oh my! Oh! Limited hits from Sophia Fragno. You just witnessed that. Again, there are a few incidents happened, a few wrecks from there. Some drivers spun out or not, maybe just one, but we're still keeping it green otherwise. Because it would have been a wreck fest if someone lost control over some few incidents that we just had from a few drivers. I think Noelle Holiday was spinning too, but we're just gonna move on anyways. So right now, all that Sim Oscar is doing is just passing a couple drivers that are last, at least from the top 3 position. Mitchell Collins still wants to get closer to Mitchell Collins, but he is not able. He has not been able to do it. He's just got to pass a couple of drivers that are last as well. But he's not going to go further ahead with the driver and get behind his car again. So he's just going to stay to second, unless he would have got passed by Oreo. Speaking of Oreo, where's he at? Oh, he's there. Actually, Mitchell Collins is quite more further away from Oreo, so yeah, Mitchell Collins was still able to get his position to second. There goes Darren Arsdorf, looking forward to third to try to pass Roy Wimbledon. And he got his position in the 42 car. I think Down Falconer would do the same thing. Probably a couple drivers too. And this could have mean that Roy Wimbledon will not keep his top 5 position. So right up the top 5 position for now is Mitchell Collins. No, Sim Oskin, that's still a leader. Second, Mitchell Collins. Third, Don Arstorff. Fourth, Down Falconer. Fifth is Louis Akawa. But there goes Lance Smith Jr. That's getting way behind of Luke Rennie's car as he's trying to pass him. And I think we're going to be pitting by now. Oh, it's going to be chaotic though. Oh, what? What are they doing? What are they doing? That was not meant to happen. But it just happened anyways. Right. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a wacky hit strategy from there. Oh boy. We're still gonna pit in the middle of a caution. So yeah, there's gonna be a few drivers that are gonna pierce the damage from that incident. Some who just collided with Sim Oskin. You can see that Sim Oskin, the leader, is gonna be pitting by now, along with a couple drivers. And some of them stayed out for now. Oh no, I think they're gonna pit right now. Yep. And Trevor Collins stayed out. Who else stayed out? Sorta, I think he was trying to pit. Carabell already got his pit stop done. Now we're just waiting on a couple drivers to finish their pit stops, and we'll be able to continue. And they've stopped. Okay, well. Well, one of their members, I forgot what they're called. Don't judge me. They stopped putting up drivers in the pit road just so that way it wouldn't be chaotic to get out of the pit road. So it had to be a double file to get out of the pit stop for some at least. But yeah, there's that. I guess that includes Mitchell Collins as our leader. I guess, but I don't think we need to do so many. I don't think we need to look back onto the replay from that, but we might be able to look back at what happened from Second Fitzwater. So we'll just get into that. So we'll be able. Oh goodness gracious. So we're still gonna be able to go green in the middle of that. Or we're just gonna check on some few wrecks and incidents. What just happened from there? See if Sacker Fitzwater just lost control for a little bit and slides into the wall from the right. Almost got taken out by Lance Smith Jr. and then hit the left side of the wall pretty hard there. And that's a pretty big he had some pretty big damage from there, but he was still able to keep it going. So that's the only few details that I get for you. But I'm curious of what just happened from the other incident from the tires from there. I don't know, but we're gonna have to look at that for a bit. So I saw something that was unbelievable, as I think this didn't count as a caution somehow, but David Pastrol almost just took out Trevor Collins somehow in any ways, and then collected Colby Harris and just sends him to the wall right there. That's pretty hard from there. Scott Upton hit the right side of Colby Harris's car. Logan Williams got involved with it, I think, but I think he has a pretty much a little bit of damage from that freight force. Same thing to Jack Joes. Oh no, this is where the drivers start stacking up. Okay. So Dustin Davis got involved from that. Chase Johnston, Brandon Perez, and Marco Davidson. The two drivers almost got involved from that, but they will still be able to keep going. So the pit strategy is not a problem from that caution. It's just the work that just happened from the number 6 of Colby Harris, for the most part. But we're gonna move on from this anyways, as we're gonna still get to green and see how good this will be for this whole race of the Arm Tools 500 race. So let's get back to this. And we're back for the third time? Or second time? I don't know. I can't remember correctly, but we're just gonna move on from this and then just get back to green with Mitchell Collins as actually our leader in the 22 car. Which I didn't expect that to happen, but yeah, Mitchell Collins is our leader. I don't know where Sim Oskin went. It's probably over there from the back. What we just saw, so yeah. And we have a wreck again. What just happened? Okay, well. Well, I don't know what just happened from there besides of all this. Uh, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen and move on from this and see what caused from the another caution of the day. So let's get to the replay. So this is what happened from a early wreck while we actually got things restarted. Since we just saw that John Tryon accidentally just took out Stephen Cologne in the number 8 car. He had nowhere to go, as he just wants to get away from this situation with him and Stephen Cologne. Then he ended up quoting Chase Johnson in the 37. Probably Chase Harris for a bit, but the 62 is just mostly stacking up some food drivers. And while we move on from some wait. Oh yeah, the 77 actually just got spun out by someone. And it's Brady Perez that just took out the 77 to the wall. So yeah, I was just wondering where the second smoke came from. It's from Dustin Davis in the 77 car. Okay, Johnston almost just hit the 77 car, but he was able to miss it, so big news for that. But I think that's just going to be the end from the first caution. I don't really remember anymore if it's the second or third. I'm just going to roll off this and, yeah, we're just going to go back to the race. So, let's, excuse me. Let's get back to the race. So, we're going to be going back green for a second or third time. I'm just going to say it's the second time. I can't even remember anymore, but we're just going to go green out here at Bristol, as we still have Mitchell Collins as our leader in a 22 Ford Mustang. How about Dom Falconer to second? I think he actually got a better position than a hillside. He actually tried to pass a few drivers if he wants to get to second, or than third, but here he is. He's at second right now, currently just walking Darren Arnsdorf, and at least just try to pass Colby Harris, which he is passing him right now. Well, let's see if Dom Falconer can save his position away from Darren Arnsdorf this time in the 47. And I'm pretty sure finishing for second will give him 100 points as well. Are you just already pitting in the 53? I almost said 33 a couple times. Jesus. And I'm pretty sure that Luke Rennie and Owen Miles are pretty much farther away from Darren Arnsdorf and Dom Falconer. So let's look at these drivers for a bit. Yep. They're a little bit further away from them, but they're making some progress. I didn't notice that Sam Oscar is actually one lap down, which I haven't noticed. And how about Carabell to the top 10 position? This is the first time that Carabell is actually placed from the top 10, finishing 66, since she recently just got the top 3 finishes. But yeah, how about that? And I think we're pretty much halfway to end this race. We're at 58 out of 100 laps. But let's see how long could Don Faulkner actually try to catch up to Mitchell Collins if he really wants to get his first win in a 47 car. It might be early to ask this kind of prediction, but would it be impossible for him? I'd say he might try this out, and hopefully we'll be able to keep that strategy going in that 47 car. I think he's getting a little bit closer to him. He just needs to pass a few couple lap down drivers. Oh boy, Nick Wall. Oh boy. Oh. Well, that just hit him in the balls. Since he almost just took out Nick Wall there. And that will place Darren Ornstorff to second in the 42. Yikes. Troy Davenport also one lap down, but he's gonna try to pass at least two drivers so that he won't be one lap down again, but it will take him a long time to do that though. Before we get to the final lap, so I don't think he will be catching up at all. I don't know about Darren Ornstorff either, but might be Mitchell Collins might be further away from Darren Ornstorff. Yep. I think he's just gone farther away from the 42 a bit. So that's just this is pretty something. So far so good. Bristol wasn't as nearly as being called as the Wreckfest, but I don't know, this might be a little bit better than Charlotte's, but that's just how it is. And Cara Bell still kept in her top 10 position of 66. Unbelievable. And I think so far no one have gotten a bit closer to Darren Ornstorff. So yeah, he's pretty much passing a lot of drivers that are last. They're gonna be a couple laps down. Same thing of what Mitchell Collins is doing when he is leading. Let's check on the 47 again. Well, Luke Rennie is a little bit further away from Don Falconer in the 47, but I guess the 47 is making some progress. But most of all, it could have been much great if he wouldn't have almost took out the 27. Or like the 27 wouldn't have blocked him the whole time. I don't know, but this is just, oh god, even more struggles from the 47. He just put Logan Williams to the wall for a bit. But that wouldn't count as a caution though, so we're still gonna keep it going anyways. Oh, okay, never mind. We had pretty much this is almost a big wreck from there, but we saw like a couple drivers involved from this, and I think the leader, Mitchell Collins, is actually involved from that as well. I mean, it didn't look like he had that much damage. Unless I think he actually stopped from the middle of that. So I think he'll still be able to go to keep this going. Trey Smith with a blown engine. I don't think he will. I don't think he will continue in that 42 car. I think he's out of the race. David Pastrol. Let's see if he has a little damage. Oh, it looks like he's smoking, so I think he won't. I don't think he can continue. Oh, Don Faulkner. Oh, he's gonna fall from it this time. Pretty big hood damage too. But luckily, his engine has not been smoking this whole time, so I don't think he will be able to stop. He's just gonna have some repair damage. Oh no, he's out of the race. And it seems that David Paschal and Trey Smith had some damage repaired, so I think two of them will be able to still keep going. Well, yeah, that just happened. While that happened, we're gonna look back from the replay from that wreck and just see what just happened from there. So let's get to it. So this is where this wreck, pretty much a power-up wreck, begins. Is to see that Phil Moscow also just took out David Pastrol in the 14. And this could have been worse if he still had that much damage. If he wouldn't be able to keep his car going with a blown engine, but for the most part, he was still able to keep his car going at the end, since he already repaired some damage. See pretty much a big hit from Nick Wall. Trevor Collins is trying to stay out of it. Trey Smith with a big hit as well. And we're going to see a few other drivers that might be going to be involved as well, or not. Most of them are just going to save themselves. Brennan Yodel almost just hit the freight too, but he was able to hit the brake pedal, at least. So, I don't think this is pretty much a big hit. Oh, never mind. This is just a, oh boy. Everyone is actually piling up from the front stretch, almost to turn 1. Sheesh. So yeah, Lewis and Kyle got involved in it. Denny still in Wally Holiday. John Davis for a little bit. Second Fitzwater again. Sam Oskin. The Pulsar. Don Faulkner. Logan Williams with a big hit from Colby Harris. 1 Miles. Seku Davis. John Tyrant. Lance Smith Jr. Luke Rennie. And I think that's the rest of them. Yeah, we just end up solidly pile up from these drivers out of nowhere, and yep, Silverboy also got pretty much 2 hits with 2 Hendrick drivers, Roy Whippleton and Phil Moscow, who just took out the 14 of David Paschal. It's just, sheesh. This might be a wreck fest at this point. But yeah, we're just gonna keep this moving and see how it ends for the most part. So let's get back to the race again. We still had Mitchell Collins as our leader in 22, as we're able to get this restart over again from the pop-up wreck that we just saw from there. As we are green yet again here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I think a total of 8 drivers are going to be lapped down. 7 drivers are still going to be able to keep themselves going this whole time, which is a good chance for Carabelle to move up further than 10th, since she is actually 7th. I think Lance Jr. pitted again. Oh, he just got things started. And Don Orsdorf still at second. He's also surviving so far in the 42, which is pretty cool. And I think we just saw wrecked again. Okay, what's this hat? Oh, what? Okay, I can't tell who got involved again, but we just had to look back on what's just happened for that wreck. All the other drivers are just moving on and just pass the pace cars. So they won't be behind. But for a look back, that's another caution again, as this has gone yet to be another wreckfest. Quite more than a wreckfest in Charlotte. So let's look at that, shall we? Why we just literally just got started from this race again. We ended up seeing Brandon Perez just took out Marco Davidson in the 96, almost to the wall, but ended up spawning out this whole time. And Colette did kill Solo Point pretty hard to the wall. And yeah, these are the only few details I got for y'all. So that just happened. Why we actually just got things started yet again, which this is still gonna be seemed as a wreckfest out here. So we're just gonna continue this race and just see how this goes by the end. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it clean by the end. Otherwise, this still would have been a wreckfest if all the drivers would have been surviving this Bristol race. So let's get back to it. So hopefully we'll be able to deal with the other wrecks again, and hopefully be able to get a good restart to end these few couple laps just for this Bristol race. So we're going back green once again, as we still have Mitchell Collins as our leader. Hopefully nothing goes wrong from this another restart here. And I think we're gonna be at 10 laps to go. Oh my goodness. Who wrecked again? Is it Dustin Davis? I don't know, but it seems that we're still gonna keep it going. Otherwise, this is not gonna be this. Yeah, I don't know how to speak anymore. I'm just self-aware for my. I'm just aware for myself that there's gonna be another one, but there's almost another one that just happened. But we're just gonna move on from this. That's what just happened. But anyways, we're gonna be at 7 laps to go, I believe. As we still have Mitchell Collins as our leader. Let's hope we will get through these final laps and end this race on a good high note. Hopefully, we're not gonna have some more wrecks, because that would be a pain in the ass if we do. And there goes Dustin Davis. He's literally just in the wall for a bit. But anyways, we're going to be at 5 laps to go, as Mitchell Collins is going to be looking forward to get his second career win in the 22 Team Penske Mustang, sponsored by Pennzoil Show. And he wants to be tied with Sema Oskin in the number 10 car. Basically, 4 laps to go, as he clearly had the biggest chance to try to get his first short track win in a 22 car here at Bristol. And now we're going to be 3 laps to go in the 20. Now we're going to be 3 laps to go to end this race. I don't think any other drivers will catch up to Mitchell Collins, mostly for Dale Narsdorf. While we're going to be at 2 laps to go. But when we get through these final turns, oh, someone spun out as well. It's second Fitzwater. Lewis Sakala, really nice sip. That just got him fall from that wreck. And I think we're going to be at 1 lap to go. Presented by NRLA. I can't speak anymore. But the caution is out for the final lap. We didn't get a good finish by the end. But that's alright. Mitchell Collins is still gonna have the chance to win this race anyways. Here he comes from the final turn. As Mitchell Collins will get his win for the Auto Tools 500 race. As that will be his second win for Season 1 of the NRLA Chips Ahoy Cup Series, as he is tied with the most wins with Sam Oskin. So here are your final results from this race, as we got this race ended. A pretty boring note, but it is what it is. First is Mitchell Collins, second Darren Arnsdorf, third Phil Moscow, fourth Owen Miles, fifth Luke Rainey, sixth Roy Robinson, seventh Carabell, eighth Charlie Davenport, ninth Brendan Yola, 10th is Denny Silla, 11th Sorta, 12th Noah Holiday, 13th Zachary Davis, 14th Jack Jones, 15th Logan Williams, 16th Jesse James, 17th Marco Davidson, 18th Brandon Perez, 19th Sophia Fregnetto, 20th is John Davis, 21st is Rand Isep, 22nd John Tyrant, 23rd Justin Davis, 24th Chase Harris, 25th Lewis Collins, 26th Lance Smith Jr., 27th Sam Oskin, 28th Stephen Cologne. We only his good finish in this one race, I believe. All I'm saying. 29th, second Fitzwater Sr., 30th is Trevor Collins, 31st Scopton, 32nd Kip Silverpoint, 33rd Brady Uchis, 34th Nick Law, 35th Don Buckner, 36th Trey Smith, 37th David Pastro, 38th Colby Harris, 39th Chase Johnson, and then last at 40th is Joshua Johnson. So, yeah, Bristol is now going to be included as one of the most wreck-fest races that we've ever seen. Most short wrecks. Not as much crazier as Hillside, but at least it'll be rated as. At least it'll be rated at second, unless if I forgot the other races that I just had from the previous Chick-fil-A Cup Series. I don't know what to read anymore. I'm just gonna forget things as usual. My brain can't think straight. I'm just gonna end this video, so thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Mitchell Collins for getting his second win here at Bristol. And look forward to the Colgate 500 race that will be held at Atlanta Moore Speedway. See you guys later.